Some people have suggested that the Australian dietary guidelines and the food pyramid are out of date. Well, it is probably time for a revamp. The current guidelines came out in 2013 after 4 years of looking through 55,000 research papers to find the links between nutrition and disease risk. The guidelines and the associated food pyramid are what's called population-based nutrition advice. Globally, over 100 countries have these kinds of guidelines. My predictions for the next iteration of the guidelines in the food pyramid are: number one, there'll be a bigger focus on sustainability. There'll be discussion about organic foods, different protein sources, food waste, and these kinds of things. Number two, the Australian Heart Foundation released new position statements on eggs, dairy and meat. They're saying that full-fat dairy is fine for the general population, whereas the guidelines recommend low-fat. Also, the limit on eggs has been lifted and meat is recommended only to be consumed 1 to 3 times per week. And my third prediction is that there'll be little change in those core messages about eating whole, unprocessed food and reducing the junk foods. Research suggests that if people stick to the guidelines, they have a 30% reduced risk of developing obesity. So the problem isn't necessarily the guidelines or the pyramid. The problem is that our diets aren't even remotely close to the guidelines. 96% of Australians don't get enough vegetables, and 35% of the energy in our diets comes from junk foods. So we've got a long way to go.